Hi everybody, this is Henry from TC Autobots. In today's video, I wanted to highlight a solution that we built for a software developer. When we got together in a discovery call, he mentioned one of his biggest challenges was that he spent about 35% of his time daily to answer same questions from people who probably just joined in his group or people who just bought his software. So even though he provide FAQ documentation when someone bought his software, but who read the documentation, right? We probably know 95% of them after they purchase, they never read any documentation. So he ended up that every time there's someone join daily, he would have to answer same questions every single time. So then he kind of approached us and say, hey, is there a way or is there a solution that may be able to help him to free up of his time? So that way he can focus into some of the higher priority questions that he can answer and provide more support and higher quality engagement to all of his clients within his group. So when I mentioned about group, his main communication channel that he uses a Telegram group. So he wanted to be able to somehow provide something to be able to answer those questions that are already provided in the FAQ documentation without him spending additional time or valuable time to answer those same questions over and over again. The second scenario that will help him too is that he also thinking about going on vacation, especially now we are towards the end of the year. So you're thinking about he probably going to go on vacation for about 2 weeks, but at the same time, he doesn't want to just completely offline and not answering any of the questions. So at least, even though he will tell and he will communicate everybody in the group for any of the questions, he will respond to it when he comes back. But at least some of the earlier questions or some of the questions that provide an FAQ, he will still be able to provide some type of support. So then what we end up creating for him is that a bot solution that can be used at any time from anybody. So anybody who is just recently joined to his Telegram group will be able to ask questions, and this bot will be available 24/7 without the need for him to be able to even without him needing to be online at the same time. But the bot will always be available 24/7, and we will also be able to supply the bot with the FAQ documentation that he will keep and continuously update as we go along. So he has this FAQ documentation that he prepared to begin with. It already contains a whole bunch of questions and answers on how to answer them, and the documentation will continue to be updated as we go along. So as he receive more and more questions and more similar questions that you notice in the future, we would add them and update the FAQ documentations, and then the bot will be able to pick up the new updated information and then answer those questions too. So now let's see a quick demo of the chatbot automation in action. So in this screen, you will see two different parts, the left part and the right part. The left is the FAQ document that we actually supply to the chatbot. This document actually contains FAQ for two different products that he's selling. One product is called Market Anomalies EA. EA actually stands for Expert Advisor. You don't really have to worry about this terminology if you're not really familiar with it. But Expert Advisor is basically also a software automation that we can build to automate your trading online. So this document contains two different products. One is for the Market Anomalies EA, and the second one is for Prop Firm EA. Okay. And on the right side of the screen, you will see the chatbot. It's called TC Autobots Demo. And in here, I type in some of the questions that the chatbot will be able to answer automatically. And we can compare the questions and the answer according to the FAQ quickly. So for example, this question, I bought Market Anomalies EA and attached it to the MT5 app, but it doesn't open any position. What's wrong? And as you can see the answer, it says that the EA will not open any position on the same day it is attached. It waits until the next day, and etc. This actually was this answer was taken from this questions number 6. As you can see, this is the FAQ document that we provide to the chatbots. It gives the answer that will not, the EA will start trading the next day after it being attached. So it will then give the answer according to the FAQ document that we provided as the knowledge base to the chatbot. And then let's say there's another question that I asked to the bot. Well, where should I attach the Market Anomalies EA? And then the answer says that you should attach it to the Market Anomalies EA to USD JPY chart. And this is also, the answer was taken from this question on the FAQ number 1. Attach it to the USD JPY chart. Now, the interesting thing about the bot is that the bot will also be able to recognize the context when you're asking the question. So for example, this is the question when I asked about where should I attach the EA, right? And then the answer to this chart. But I'm asking about what about the second product name, the prop from EA. I didn't even ask about what do I want to attach it to. Okay, but it remembers that my previous question is about how do I attach it to make sure the EA is actually working properly. I'm just giving the another follow-up question about the second product name. So on the second product name, it should be attached to another chart. So this is, we are on the section for the second product name, and in this section for the second product name, the EA should be attached to another chart, which is XAU, USD, or gold, and the chatbot will pick it up, smart enough to pick it up correctly and give the correct answer. Probably EA should be attached to one XAU, USD, gold chart, and etc. So that is a quick demo of how the chatbot works. So what I wanted to highlight in here is that the chatbot will give you the proper answer, will be smart enough to know, but all of the answer will be within the knowledge-based document that you provide to the chatbot. So it will not go off into Google, for example, and then do a random search and then give the answer to the person. So it's more about the answer will be confined within those specific product that you provide the answers to. So now we are in the process of implementing this chatbot automation with a software developer. The software developer is currently reviewing the FAQ document that will be used for the knowledge base. He is actually adding some of the additional questions that he's been receiving from the users, and therefore he would be able to add it into the FAQ document and will be able to use it to answer those questions in the future. And now the software developer is actually even says to us that he can plan for his vacation without any worry. He can be sure that he still provide the customer support to anybody who needs some answers automatically. And if you think you or your business can benefit by implementing this kind of automation, or probably another automation that can free up your time, or maybe automations on the tasks that you are doing on daily basis, then please reach out to us. I'll put the link under this video so that you can book a quick 30 minutes discovery call to be able to analyze and talk through about what are some of the automation solutions that we can do for you and help you out. It's free, and maybe we can work together to optimize your business more. All right.